Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In the interest of time, I'm going to get straight to the point. Over the last few weeks, we've seen a blatant attempt by the state, ZACC, and its proxies to keep us distracted by sideshows. However, on behalf of the 2.6 million Zimbabweans who put their faith in the MDCA Alliance, we're putting the state and all its operators on notice. We will not be distracted from the real issues bedeviling the nation. The real issue is that corruption is killing us. Let's start with the numbers. In 2017, 2.7 billion disappeared under command agriculture. Of that 2.7 billion, 1.5 billion was withdrawn on a single day, the 27th of December 2017. In 2018, $3.5 billion was unaccounted for, again under command agriculture. We await the next Auditor General's report, but anticipate that this pattern of state looting is going to continue. Now, 7.7 million Zimbabweans face food insecurity of a nation of approximately 15.6 million people. This means that an estimated 5.5 million people in rural Zimbabwe and a further 2.2 million people in urban Zimbabwe are facing food insecurity over the next year. When the MDC trio demonstrated against this hunger, they were abducted, they were tortured, and they were sexually assaulted. They were prosecuted, and they were re-victimized and harassed for speaking out on behalf of 7.7 million Zimbabweans. Corruption is killing us. Corruption is literally starving us. 63% of Zimbabweans are living below the poverty line. Despite the over 6 billion that has been poured into command agriculture, Zimbabwe faces what the UN has described as its worst hunger crisis in a decade. The UN went a step further to classify this crisis as man-made. And according to the UN Special Rapporteur on the right to food, women and children are bearing the brunt of the crisis, with 90% of children aged 6 months to 2 years not consuming enough food. 29.9% of urban households are cereal insecure. Corruption is killing us. Now, Mr. Mnangagwa signed the Zimbabwe Domestic and Humanitarian Appeal for Assistance in April 2020, appealing for a total of 2.2 billion worth of humanitarian aid over the next 12 months. Of that money, only 955.67 million is required for the food insecurity response. This is far less than the 3.5 billion looted under command agriculture in just 2018. In fact, the entire amount requested in aid for 2020 is less than what has been spent propping up those who benefit from looting under the command agriculture